We sailed a repositioning or transatlantic cruise from Fort Lauderdale, Florida to Southampton, UK on the Celebrity Eclipse. We extended our stay in Europe by exploring London and Paris before flying back home. We'll provide helpful tips for getting to London from the cruise port and then exploring the city via public transportation, the train, tube, and taxis. With a little planning, you'll find it's easy to do and likely save you some money that you can spend on the London sights. Let's get started. Disembarking the ship was seamless and easy. UK Customs had boarded the ship earlier in the cruise, so we had been cleared and could just exit the terminal. The last thing you'll do is pick up your luggage at your assigned time. Celebrity organizes passenger luggage into groups, for example, 21, 22, 23, so they're easy to find. With luggage in hand, you're ready to go outside. Outside the terminal building, cruisers have two lines to choose from, one for private transfers on the left and one for taxis on the right. Both options are steps away. Look for the blue Taxis Only sign to get in that line. While the line looked long, it only took about 20 minutes for us to get a taxi to take us to the train station. The Celebrity Eclipse docked at the City Cruise Terminal, or berth 101. We took a non-stop train to London's Waterloo station that departed from the Southampton Airport Parkway station. It's about a 20-minute ride to get to the station and cost about $45 US or 30 pounds. Taxis accept credit cards as well. While the station is not the nearest one to the cruise terminal, it's the one that has non-stop trains to London. The closer station, Southampton Central, doesn't have any direct trains. At the Southampton Airport station, trains to London leave approximately every 30 minutes. You can find the train schedule on the station's website. We boarded a 9:38 a.m. train to London. In April 2025, the cost of a one-way ticket to London was £57 or about $75 US. We purchased our tickets from the ticket counter with a credit card. The station also has self-service ticket vending machines. The train station also has free public bathrooms, a small coffee shop, and a waiting area. The train itself has several types of cars, one for bikes, a handicap accessible one, a quiet or business car, a standard car, and a first class. Fares will vary depending upon the type of car you choose. It's pretty easy to board the train since it's a single level, just one step up. Store your luggage in the overhead racks. Our 29-inch by 17.25-inch by 12.5-inch depth suitcase fit on the rack with a little bit of overhang, as well as with our smaller carry-on bags and backpacks. The train can be crowded, so place your luggage close to your seat. The seats are pretty comfortable for the 1 hour and 20-minute ride. When you arrive in London, collect your bags, exit the train, it's 2 or 3 steps down, and then scan your ticket to leave the station. Follow the signs to the taxi queue outside. London taxis do not have a trunk. Your luggage goes in the main cab via the side door, and the passenger seats are in the back of the vehicle. There are also 3 drop-down seats for extra passengers if you don't have a lot of suitcases. London seems to always be under construction, so the cab ride to our hotel took about 20 minutes with a charge of about £18.2, and we paid that via credit card. We're now ready to explore London. Our hotel taxi driver said it's easier to use the tube in London than to use a taxi. Find your nearest tube station as your base. Here's what a tube station sign will look like. Tube tips. For us, the best way to use the tube was to use our credit card with a chip on it so that we could tap in to enter the turnstile and get to the train platform, and then tap out at our final destination. Each person needs to have his own credit card as it can't be shared. Your fare is determined by the number of zones you travel through. Most London sites are within Zone 1. The maximum charge per day when you use the tap-in, tap-out method is £8.7 or about $12 US. If you use the tube for 3 or more round trips, this is the most cost efficient. For short visits, I would not recommend purchasing the day pass, which is 16 pounds, or use the Oyster card, which is 7 pounds just to get the card, and then you add funds to pay for your rides. The daily charge is also subject to a maximum here as well. Use the tube map to make sure you select the right line and the correct direction. While it looks complicated, it's really easy to use. For our trip, we mostly rode the Circle Line, the Piccadilly line, and the green or yellow lines to get to the most popular places in London that are shown by the starred items. Use Tower Hill for the Tower of London and London Bridge, Westminster for Westminster Abbey, 10 Downing Street, the London Eye, Parliament, and Big Ben. St. James Park is how you'll get to Buckingham Palace to see the changing of the guard. St. Paul's Cathedral is where you'll go to see where Prince Charles and Princess Diana were wed. Here's a tip. Go around 4:15 p.m. to enter for free to have a quick visit. You won't be able to climb the tower, but you can get a quick peek inside the cathedral. Piccadilly Circus for Piccadilly Circus and the Theatre District. And lastly, there's South Kensington, where you can visit the Prince Albert Memorial and the Royal Albert Hall. The tube stations are clean and have good signage if you need to change lines. Depending on the tube level of the underground, you'll use the stairs or escalators to get to your platform to catch the train. There's also signage to let you know when the next train is coming. As I said, using the tube is really easy and convenient. Our repositioning cruise ended in Southampton, and we extended our time in Europe for several days in London. I hope this video was helpful for exploring London on your own via taxi, train, or the underground tube system. With a little planning, it's easy to use these transportation options to get to and see the sights of London. Thanks for watching.